it's Heavy Dobby. When I did my tag video, I mentioned in there my favorite P3 food was my homemade crackers, and I said that I would vlog the next time I made them, and so that's what I'm doing here. The recipe is not an original. I got it from somewhere, someone. It could have been Maria Emmerich. And then when I first made them, I didn't use egg white, and I saw somebody else make the similar crackers with egg white, so I added that thinking it would be a good binder. So anyway, here is my recipe. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope if you walk away with anything that you realize just how quick and easy it is and how it changes your whole experience of P3, because having crackers is, you know, any kind of a bread or a cracker or a chip or anything like that it's difficult to find in the stores, so we have to be resourceful and make them. So here's my recipe. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, let me know what you think if you try it and you're on P3, and let me know. I use mine to use it, well, the sky's the limit. All right, let's get started. All right, here are your ingredients for your savory crackers. Almond meal from Trader Joe's, Parmesan cheese. We're going to use an egg white, a little bit of water, and a seasoning if you wish. It's optional. This is my favorite. We'll also need some parchment paper. What we have here is a cup of almond meal, a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 egg white. I had to throw this in. Look at that egg yellow. Isn't that beautiful? You do not use it, however. We're going to set our temperature on our oven for 350 degrees to let it warm up while we mix everything together. 1 cup of almond meal, which you can make yourself, Parmesan cheese, the white of 1 egg, and just a little bit of water, not much. Now, take a fork and begin to blend all the ingredients together. The consistency we're looking for is like that of brown sugar, a soft brown sugar. And you can see here what I'm talking about. Now what I'm going to do is moisten the top of the counter with a wet sponge to set my parchment paper and keep it from slipping around. You notice I didn't do too good of a job on that, and you'll see why in a minute. Then we just spread out our ingredients kind of evenly onto the parchment paper, and this is when you add your favorite seasoning if you wish. Again, I'm going to be using Fox Point. It's got a lot of garlic and shallots and onion, and I just really like the combination of flavors. Now I'm going to take another parchment paper and lay it on top of the ingredients and smooth them out, as you can see here. You want to have an even consistency. It really rolls out nicely, actually. It's not bad at all. And if I had put more water on the countertop, I would not have the parchment paper slipping around. So that was a little bit problematic in this experience. Now, had I been in my own home, I would have used our pizza cutter. This kitchen, however, does not have a pizza wheel. So I'm using a sharp knife, which means the edges of the crackers will probably be just a little rougher than I would have if I had a pizza cutter. But you can see it still does just fine. So you're going to cut your crackers into the desired size. I have mine probably just a wee bit larger than what a wheat thin cracker would be, and it's actually about the same thickness as well. Now I'm going to put this on a baking stone. You can use a cookie sheet, whatever works best for you, to transfer them to go into the oven. Alrighty, our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to place the crackers onto the shelf about midway in the oven. This is a convection oven, so I'm going to set the time for 11 minutes. If you're using a conventional oven, you're probably going to want to try about 15, but keep an eye on it and you'll see why. Now that the time has passed, we're going to take a look. I'm going to turn off the oven, but you can see on the edges where it's just a little bit brown. The middle isn't quite as brown. So what I'm going to do is turn the oven off and leave the crackers in the oven for almost 1 hour, 45 minutes, let's say. Now you'll notice that the brown is more evenly distributed all the way through. The oven has cooled down to warm, and now I have taken the crackers, put them on the countertop, and you can see that they cooled and they've become crispy and firm. Now this is a savory cracker, so this is going to be really delicious with like cream cheese, something that just kind of balances it out. Because remember, half of what you're looking at is Parmesan cheese. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you have any questions, let me know. Bon appetit.